Hello everyone and now welcome. Oh, thank you for the follow. Hello everyone and now welcome to a game between Sheik and RaZZoRMaN. This game taking place here on a Last Refuge. I didn't even say anything or do anything, but thank you for the follow as things get underway in this 1v1 matchup. Oh wow. Just found a stack of business cards on my desk, and one of the business cards was for Sean Plot. So yeah, it's just like, oh, okay, USC Interactive Media game. All right, so yeah, yeah, forgot that what business cards I had in my wallet at some point in time. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down. On the bottom left-hand side of the map, we have Sheik spawning as the red undead, going up against RaZZoRMaN, who has spawned as the yellow orc. Opening things up, it is going to be Farseer and Grunts going up against most likely a Death Knight and Ghouls into perhaps some Crypt Fiends a little bit later on. Hi, Wild Striker. Yes, good to be back, and it is not going to be a Death Knight. Instead, going to be a Crypt Lord. So we may be looking at a fast expansion attempt going wide, and well, without the Headhunters being able to use a little bit of that range, we'll see if there's actually going to be enough numbers to push, as RaZZoRMaN also getting up that second Orc Burrow, which means that he is not going to be doing a fast tech to tier 2, instead going to be building up perhaps a bit of a larger army. All right, already interested into what's going down here in the early play, trying to read what's going on. We're looking at an Acolyte, perhaps going to be trying to pull away these Rock Golem and all of these units here. Also, there's a Sheep going to be pulling back as well, as once the Ghouls and the Rod of Necromancy is up, you better believe that they will be moving out. There is a proxy Voodoo Lounge being placed down in the middle of the map in order to recharge and gain a little bit of home field advantage in the middle of the battlefield and heal up. Coming back through, Farseer already has double Spirit Wolves going to try and engage, and it looks as though RaZZoRMaN is going to try and go, nope, straight for the Forest Troll High Priest, steal a little bit of experience from his opponent, while putting down pressure on the Sheik, who is going after this 5-3-3 creep camp to try and get this expansion up and running. All right, Grunt is already down here. Farseer does not have the item. Item is Sentry Wards being left behind here, as the Ziggurat, quickly gets canceled here in just a moment. Sheik being forced to cancel that there, and now Sheik could be in trouble as RaZZoRMaN really placing down the pressure. Farseer looking to get the last shot off there, does not get it. Crypt Lord now sitting at level 1, very close to level 2, just needs one more shot. There it goes, finishes off a unit. There is the Impale, and now RaZZoRMaN, for all of his efforts in delaying that, delaying the expansion, ends up burning through a Scroll of Town portal himself. Using this time, since Sheik has already gotten to level 2, had already gone wide, might as well take this opportunity to clear out a Rock Golem creep camp once your opponent is trying to recharge as well. Downside of the Voodoo Lounge not being at home, couldn't heal back up at home, and not going to have as much time to recharge and heal, as RaZZoRMaN just now going to be buying those healing salves and that clarity potion now. All right, what does that mean in the long run? It means as though it means that the Ziggurat is going to get pressured here. Is RaZZoRMaN's Farseer going to be able to heal back up? It looks as though it is going to be the case, and RaZZoRMaN already back in action, trying to put pressure down. There is another Ziggurat getting taken down, as we're looking at Sheik looking to perhaps use the Forest Troll Shadow Priest, perhaps get some Abolish Magic down onto those Spirit Wolves and perhaps shut them down. A little bit of damage right there. All right, we're looking at the Forest Troll Shadow Priest already trying to back away. He's trying to run himself into a corner. More Ghouls are coming back around here, and this early aggression is actually opening up rather interestingly, as the Forest Troll Shadow Priest, are we going to see the Grunts perhaps get impaled or try and escape there? He finally does get taken down. 3 Grunts are here as well. 1 Acolyte is back on over, and this early aggression, 29/31 supply compared to 29/30, as a new Ziggurat is being placed down. Sheik is just trying to prop up Ziggurats, and then let's see if they can gain enough hit points to stick around long enough. Meanwhile, Acolyte trying to, perhaps retreat back once more. Haunted Gold Mine now coming into play, as it looks as though, yep, there goes a Spirit Wolf again. Farseer still sitting at level 1. Meanwhile, Sheik's Crypt Lord nearly at level 3 already, as we're looking at the Rock Golem about to get taken down. Tome of Agility left behind here, as we are seeing a Graveyard, Ziggurat all coming across here. Acolytes trying to run away. Tome of Agility being left behind, trying to finish off the remainder of these units. Sheik really diving heavily onto this, maybe able to finish off the Rock Golem, gets up to level 3 and now trying to retreat back. There are going to be a couple of, well, I believe a couple of skeletons left on the ground for the Carrion Beetles, level 2 variety, to get in a bit of damage. Haunted Goldmine down to 39, 12 hit points. I believe it was cancelled once again, as RaZZoRMaN doing a great job shutting down the expansion of Sheik before it can get up and running. More fighting, more beetles popping up out of the ground again. Another Ziggurat just trying to get into play. Tech to tier 2 already done for RaZZoRMaN, as the Farseer sitting at level 1 could perhaps try and just continue to all of this pressure here, making sure that an Nerubian tower is not up and operational. However, just constantly trying to train up all of these ghouls, as we do see a level 3 to level 1 advantage. At some point, yep, there is that Impale coming around again. Damage is going to add up very, very quickly. Scroll of Speed trying to get away, and the Farseer gets taken down at level 1. All right. Level 1 Farseer, loss of time as well, especially since we are already trying to train up a Shadow Hunter. It will take a little bit of time for that Farseer to come back into play as well. Doesn't really make sense to try and resurrect it at a tavern, as in, well, it resurrects pretty quickly still, as we're looking at the Spirit Wolf still trying to head back. Another Acolyte could get taken down. Yes, it does get taken down, and RaZZoRMaN does end up losing one Spirit Wolf, but trades it for an Acolyte. Well played by RaZZoRMaN to try and shut things down. Sheik, however, able to finally get his expansion up, but was it worth the cost? Farseer nearly resurrected back, and there's a bunch of grunts hanging back here. We are at only Necropolis after all this time. No big surprise, as we still need to see additional Acolytes haunt this gold mine. With that said, well, Farseer should be back out onto the battlefield. There he is, ready to go. Tauren Totem is ready as well. No Spirit Lodge, and well, with no Spirit Lodge, but the Bestiary, we should be looking at a couple of ensnares too. All right, in comes the engagements. All right, trying to go after the Forest Troll, Shadow Priest, trying to go after these grunts. There is a big Impale again. Haunted Goldmine down to 90 hit points, down to 50 hit points. Make it canceled once more, and really, this is the cancel culture coming into Warcraft 3 here. RaZZoRMaN really putting in a lot of pressure, forcing this gold mine to constantly get canceled, but it is still feeding the experience of Sheik, who now has a level 4 to a level 2 advantage on those heroes. All right, more units are trying to engage there. There goes another Forest Troll Berserker. Haunted Gold Mine once more getting saturated, or getting haunted again, and no saturation as of yet, as we go into another Impale. This is going to be a massive unit. Surround again. Farseer trying to break free there. Is the Farseer close enough to the Voodoo Lounge? I do not believe so. Still enough, and a level 2 Farseer gets taken down again. Sheik says, you know what, I really don't like you having this Voodoo Lounge here. I am going to take it down. And with this, a level 4 Crypt Lord going up against a level 2 Farseer and a level 1 Shadow Hunter, both of whom need to be resurrected. Great play coming in from both sides here. Sheik now just setting up his setting his trek to tier 2. We see a Spirit Tower and a Nerubian Tower for natural defense, and the question is whether or not, well, the tech advantage of RaZZoRMaN is going to hold true, or is the economic advantage and the hero level advantage of Sheik going to start to pull across ahead? Remember, so far Sheik has not really mined that much gold from the expansion as of yet. There goes another unit getting taken down, as the Shadow Hunter, well, gets closer to level 2 as well. Bunch of repairs underway. 37 supply compared to 34. This is a lot of skirmishes and scuffles, as Sheik now bringing mud golems and perhaps maybe bringing in additional mercenaries to try and make up a bit for that tech difference. Mud golem ghouls, raiders are coming down across here. No crypt fiends, nowhere to be seen, as the Farseer should be back out here onto the battlefield here in just a second. More beetles are coming up out of the ground, as we're looking at the grunts trying to engage here, and the peons trying to, well, repair this Tauren Totem to get the Spirit Walker adept training, and with that adept training, they will have access to disenchant, and those beetles are just going to get, well, blasted with AoE damage. All right, beetles taking quite a bit of damage here, but mana is always a problem for Spirit Walkers. That disenchant does cost quite a bit of mana, And, well, there's no Brilliance Aura or Obsidian statues to try and help those Spirit Walkers get a little bit more mana anyways. Coming back down to the south here, Sheik actually being very aggressive, picking up a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability and the Dust of Appearance and a Potion of Invisibility, but he is well revealed by a Sentry Ward, that earlier Sentry Ward that RaZZoRMaN picked up after clearing up his opponent's creep camp. There's a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, and Sheik may end up having the flip script on him, or, well, the script flipped the script on him, as the Crypt Lord could end up getting taken out. He's trying to break free. One grunt left right there, and the Crypt Lord down to 60 hit points gets taken down. That could give big experience to the Farseer and the Shadow Hunter as well. All right, what was a great position for Sheik? Well, losing that Crypt Lord at level 4 is a major setback. That is going to stifle any of his expansion or momentum that he was hoping to gain by gaining and getting up this haunted gold mine. As well, still more mining getting underway, but 41 supply compared to 31 here as the Grunts Raiders try to engage here. Death Knight now getting well trained up here. Crypt Fiend's going to be joining in on the battle. Raiders can deal large bits of damage as an Acolyte gets ensnared and will get picked off still. All right, looking for level 3 on the Farseer. Got it. Looking for level 3 on the Shadow Hunter. Should be there soon, as level 3, a big difference over the level 2, level 1 and 2 level 1 heroes we just saw moments ago. Massive repairs underway on the Altar of Darkness. Is going to be able to hold. It does not. And RaZZoRMaN able to force the Altar of Darkness destruction, stopping the Death Knight from being trained and forcing a resurrection at the tavern for that Crypt Lord. Crypt Lord now looks to retreat back, has a Potion of Invisibility, trying to, well, buy a Potion of Mana. There is the Impale, dropped the Robe of Magi, picked it back up amongst a sea of micro in order for the Crypt Lord to try and, well, make his way through. Raiders quickly going after the Tomb of Relics, making sure that there's not as much home field advantage. There is one Call of the Dead, one Nerubian Tower trying to slow things down. All the beetles are getting disenchanted, and that was a Sheik's inability to take down the Tauren Totem to get rid of the Spirit Walkers, as the Spirit Walkers are now just running forward again. Potion of Invisibility coming back on through. Sheik using the items, using the extra gold for items to just hold on and claw his way back into this game. But it may be just a continual uphill battle as the Spirit Tower is now under duress and needs to be repaired as well. All right, no Voodoo Lounge, going to be difficult to try and get any additional bits of mana, perhaps for impales on those raiders. Ensnares go down onto the Spirit Towers as the Shadow Hunter still dancing around in the back. Both the Farseer and the Shadow Hunter more than halfway, or Farseer halfway to level 3, or more than halfway, as the units look to continue to back up again. All right. Dire Wolf getting taken down. Level 5 versus level 3, almost level 4 on both of those. We could be looking at perhaps an even longer hex onto that Crypt Lord to try and take him down. But remember, the expansion is still up and running, and units can easily be trained here. We should be looking at an Altar of Darkness being resummoned here. And if RaZZoRMaN doesn't realize that his opponent is trying to rebuild his base at the expansion, this could be bad news, since he does have a 2-to-1 economic advantage. Crypt Lord continuing, or Crypt Fiend's trying to get trained up here. One ensnare goes down, more beetles getting summoned up right there, sitting level 5. We are looking at an experience advantage for the Crypt Lord. More disenchants coming on through as the, well, Crypt does get taken down. More Crypt Fiends, 2 Crypt Fiends joining in on the battle here. 26 supply compared to 47, and it is almost twice the army here, as the Crypt Lord needs to figure out a way to, well, hang on to this fight. We are looking at a Tomb of Relics, not even bothering to get a Slaughterhouse as of yet, as the Crypt Fiends, well, without the Death Knight, unable to stay healed up, as the Farseer now gets up to level 4. All right, Crypt Lord is at level 5, and this could be very bad news indeed, as he's getting closer and closer to level 6 as well. That is a big experience, well, a bonus of experience, since it is currently a solo hero, as now we are looking at RaZZoRMaN looking to, well, build up a couple of voodoo or a couple of watchtowers and start towering his opponent to try and finish him off. All right, bringing peons to the battle here. I don't know how RaZZoRMaN plans this strategy. He doesn't have that many workers overall, so he could run out of lumber. He is trying to shut the door on this game, make sure his opponent doesn't get back into the fight, trying to go for the killing blow with these towers. Is it going to work? Maybe, as those watchtowers are already halfway done. A big impale going across multiple units here. That it was a level 2 impale, level 3 beetles, as the spear walkers are just constantly disenchanting all of these units here. All right, Cryptlord sitting at level 5, still inching closer and closer as the shadow or the beetles are trying to dive in onto the watchtowers. The watchtowers will be done, and Death Knight now has joined in on the battle, and the Death Knight with a couple of Crypt Fiends may be able to do a bit of damage as the beetles purposely aggro the creeps up onto the high ground, but they're not coming down to fight. All right, little bit of damage here. Crypt Fiend could be in trouble. No Death Knight, Death Coil. Death Knight was out onto the battlefield but didn't start his walk over, and that could be just more bad news. All right, Death Knight trying to make its way over, quickly gets ensnared. Are we perhaps going to be seeing some potion transfers? No, we're not. Death Knight already ensnared. Death Knight will get taken down at level 1 once more, easily surrounded. Massive repairs should be underway. The peons are just watching their own livelihood getting destroyed without trying to repair it. They should be on auto repair, and that's probably corrected for now. All right, RaZZoRMaN continuing this pressure once again, getting in a couple of ensnares, trying to make it difficult for Sheik to retreat back into his base easily, as the watchtowers are going to be able to poke down this crypt here in just a second. It is still taking damage, even with an Acolyte fully repairing constantly. Death Knight gets it a quick impale right there across multiple units, perhaps going to try and finish off some more Spirit Walkers, as the critical striking Dire Wolves just getting in big damage on those Crypt Fiends. Raiders are looking to retreat back, and it is the fast movement speeds plus the threat of the watchtower damage that is causing some serious issues here. Death Knight not yet resurrected. Cryptlord comes in, gets another big impale, and those Spirit Walkers are taking big damage from the magic, but the healing wave is also dealing more, or healing up more of that damage as well. Triple Spirit Walkers here. Beetles are still trying to just continue to make their way through. Death Knight comes on over. Is he going to try and heal up more of these units again, as RaZZoRMaN continuing to fight back? Bunch of towers here as the Cryptlord now tries to retreat back here. Cryptlord is at level 5, almost at level 6. Units are going to be retreating back once more. Acolytes could be trying to repair again, as there are the Acolytes back onto that crypt, acting as a bit of a wall. So far though, Cryptlord continuing this battle back and forth. Where are they going to try and go next? Continuing to poke down. That is five watchtowers continuing to poke here, as more Crypt Fiends are joining in on the fight, only to see them once more getting intercepted. All right, 2 base play versus 1 base play. RaZZoRMaN has done everything he is supposed to try and punish this expansion attempt. He has done so, and now has 2 level 4 heroes and a slight supply advantage and a bunch of watchtowers in the base to show for it. Is it enough? That is the question, as more Crypt Fiends are being brought on over to the fight. There's another quick impale as Obsidian Statue joins in on the battle as well. Death Knight sitting at level 1, and no Unholy Aura. Cryptlord is right there. Obsidian Statue trying to give plenty of mana. There's a little bit of healing as well. Raider is going to get taken down. Cryptlord continuing to inch closer and closer. And are we going to see perhaps Death Knight getting taken down here in just a second? Down to 28 hit points, 29 hit points. He is able to escape and hide in the back. 1 Obsidian Statue providing plenty of hit points and mana. 36 supply compared to 47. There goes a big impale as units get taken down, and now the Cryptlord is at level 6. All right, a level 6 Cryptlord could be a big deal indeed. Watchtowers are now poking at the Acolytes as well. They're being forced to retreat back. A little bit of healing. 1 Obsidian Statue in the back here, as well. We don't see a meat wagon as of yet to try and deal with these watchtowers. 47 supply compared to 44. More units could be getting underway here. The Cryptlord trying to get more beetles, more skeletal minions to try to fend off this attack, as the Cryptlord or the Acolyte is taking quite a bit of damage. It could end up getting taken down here, even while on Blight. Even while on Blight and regenerating hit points, it's not going to be enough. All right, in comes the Cryptlord. Cryptlord now diving on in with that heroic armor. Shadow Hunter trying to make its way back over. Death Knight is off over here. Why isn't he trying to get in any additional heals? And now we have the Locust Swarm ultimate ability adding in additional damage as well. Level 6, is it going to be enough? The Spirit Walkers could get taken down. No, not no, Obsidian Statue actually going after the Spirit Walker to get that little bit of damage right there. And the Spirit Walker is at 1 hit point, finally getting taken down here. However, Farseer is now at level 5. Shadow Hunter is not too far behind. Could get to level 6 or level 5 here. It does get to level 5. So 2 level 5 heroes going up against a level 6, level 2, as the Crypt Lord's ultimate ability should be coming to an end here in just a moment. All right, no more Locust Swarm to get in additional hit points and damage across. Is he going to be able to hold off this attack here? Goldmine still mining away for RaZZoRMaN. How much gold is left? Probably about 2 minutes left. So if RaZZoRMaN does not finish this off, he is going to be in a serious bit of trouble, as he is not going to have an expansion to try and follow things up. Meanwhile, Sheik does still have his expansion mining away. All right, more poking damage again. Cryptian's getting trained in. 48 supply compared to 46. Death Knight sitting at level 2. Cryptlord sitting at level 6, trying to push back the other way. There's a big impale. More Cryptians joining in on the battle here as Healing Wave, level 3 Healing Wave, trying to keep all of these units alive and well. Demolisher actually joining in on the battle as well to try and finish off some of these crypts as well. Obsidian Statue still providing a bit of cover in the back here as we're looking at these units still pushing their way through. All right, the RaZZoRMan's Shadow Wolves actually look orange more than yellow, as we see a Staff of Teleportation on the Crypt Lord to try and stay alive here. Death Knight could come across with the Death Coil. Crypt Lord comes in with another big impale once more. There is another Healing Wave, or a Healing Wave and Death Coil, as the units are still trying to hold on here. Death Knight could be in trouble. Death Knight does use a Potion of Healing. Meanwhile, Crypt Lord he has a Potion of Mana, Scroll of Town Portal, trying to retreat back, teleport away. Crypt Lord could be in trouble. Crypt Lord trying to retreat back, and now teleports to the opposite side, and now gets a Death Coil down to 300 hit points, trying to retreat back again. All right, we're looking at a level 2 Death Knight has come down. Sheik trying to hold off here. He gets ensnared. He is absorbing a large amount of damage, down to 64, 53, 33. One final shot. The Obsidian Statue unable to heal, and with that, that should be the game here. 2 level 5 heroes going up against 2 dead, a level 6 and a level 2 hero. The Death Knight never really got into play, and there is the GG. Sheik holding on, getting the expansion up, doubling down on this. RaZZoRMaN, his gold mine was completely mined out, and still able to come away with the victory. Really, really well played. The tenacity, going for the all-in with those watchtowers, with that constant pressure, and being able to close the door on the game. Ultimately, RaZZoRMaN did have more experience on his heroes, being able to get to 2 level 5 heroes, that making a very big difference, even overcoming the ultimate ability at level 6. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.